What is going on, guys? The Amazing Spider-Man issue 5 is out, and I know this video is a little bit late by 2 days, but it was results day in the UK, and yeah, pretty busy. I got into university, so pretty awesome. But yeah, so back to the actual comic. The Amazing Spider-Man issue 5, it ties into the original sin, this issue, but I kind of don't know how it ties into the original sin, because to what I remember, Electro or Black Cat do not have any part in the original sin, or as far as up to what I've read anyway. But yeah, so I did have a Superior Spider-Man issue 32 giveaway to announce like the winner and stuff, but my video for that giveaway has only been up 5 days, and I like to keep them videos up a little longer than maybe a week or something, just to give people a chance to like submit into the giveaway and stuff. So I'm not going to announce the winner today. I'll announce it next issue or something like that maybe. But yeah, so let's dive straight into this issue anyway. Alright, so the issue kicks off with this guy called Eel, and as you can see, he's getting ready for what looks to be an evil bad guy's supervillain meeting. Anyway, and the Black Cat shows up, and of course Black Cat's reputation is kind of messed up right now because Doc Ock as Superior Spider-Man beat the living crap out of Black Cat. So now Black Cat's out for revenge, as we already know. And we actually haven't seen Black Cat for, is it an issue or two, I think it was, if I remember. I'm sorry, I've read too many comics to remember this, but as you can see, everyone is really shocked that she's teaming up with Electro because his powers are actually messing up, and he's basically like a time bomb, kind of. Obviously, he's not going to just explode randomly, but he can't necessarily control his powers that well. And then we go back to Cindy and Peter Parker, pretty much picking up where they left off at the end of the last issue. And it's something, if I remember correctly, it's something to do with their spider senses or something like that, that like just make them attract each other or something. And he is completely weirded out and creeped out by the fact that she knows his secret identity. And anyway, moving on, I actually have something to say about them two later, but now we're actually with J. Jonah Jameson, and as you can see, he's not the mayor of New York City anymore. So now he's actually got a job as like a newscasting agency where he's going to be on TV, reporting the news and stuff, and on his first ever day, he just gets bunked off like this thing because Peter Parker is actually taking the spotlight, which is pretty funny. But yeah, and if you guys remember in the last issue, Black Cat actually kidnapped Peter Parker's partner at his own company. So now she's being held captive, but kind of in a posh way. And then we actually go back to the meet-up of the evil villains and stuff like that. And they're all discussing how Eel hasn't turned up. And then he just comes crashing through the ceiling or wherever it is. And Black Cat's just there, but as you've got to remember, Black Cat doesn't have a reputation anymore, so she had to prove herself. So, yeah, this is the way to do it. Now, I still absolutely love the humour in this comic. I don't know what it is, but there's just something that just makes it kind of funny. Maybe it's the characters' reactions to stuff like this, I'm not entirely sure. But I don't even know how Anna Maria is even, like, not bothered about this. Like, what she's seen in front of her is just like, wouldn't you even be like the slightest bit bothered, even though it's not the same person? But yeah, about the Peter Parker Industries company, I actually prefer that he's now the owner of like a major company, because now we're getting to see more of the Peter Parker side of things and not just Spider-Man. It feels like we're more involved with Peter Parker and stuff, and as you can see, he's now turned up at his interview because his partner in his business has pretty much been kidnapped, remember, by Black Cat, so he has to take a place pretty much, and he's just got to explain like why Electro is like the main focus and why they want to create like a brand new supervillain prison. And one thing I'm really looking forward to is like just what is this supervillain prison gonna do? I'm surely it's gonna like attract a bunch of supervillains to like try and stop this from being made and stuff. And yeah, anyway, going back into the actual this page of the comic anyway, I love how Cindy is the one that has the better spider sense, and then Peter Parker starts to pick up on it as well, and all this. It's just so awesome. It's like he's got his own little sidekick, but not sidekick as well, if you know what I mean. I don't know how to explain it. It's like partners in crime fighting or something, but like none that we've seen before, which is really interesting. And I absolutely loved how Black Cat had her entrance then, where Electro was there and there's all that smoke around her feet and stuff. That was just awesome. One thing that does bother me though is that I thought Black Cat knew Peter Parker was Spider-Man. Now, if you go way back, like, Peter Parker revealed his identity in issue 533 during the Civil War, and that actually got undone by Mephisto, is it, or something like that? It's basically the devil. Rewound time and all that, blah blah blah. We all know about that. And then in issue 600 and, I think it's issue 604, or, yeah, something around there. Anyway, in that issue, she knows that Peter Parker is Spider-Man because she tells him to keep his mask on. So, what has happened between issue 600 and now that caused Black Cat to forget? Like, can anyone explain that in the comment section below? And if you do, thank you. But yeah, anyway, moving on. Black Cat does not believe that Peter Parker swapped minds with Dr. Octopus. She absolutely doesn't believe it. And of course, J. Jonah Jameson is doing what he does best. He knows when he's seen an exclusive. He tells everyone to get back to the stations and all this. It's so good. He starts getting in front of the camera with a mic, and Black Cat is about to rip off Spider-Man's mask on live TV. And that is where the comic ends. How good of a cliffhanger is that? Dan Slott is just awesome at cliffhangers. Every now and again he gets some absolutely amazing ones. No pun intended. But yeah, so awesome issue. Overall, I'll probably give it around a 9 out of 10. Yeah, I think I'll go with a 9 out of 10. That was just an awesome issue. What made it for me was the humour and the cliffhanger at the end specifically. But if I want to be like overall in general, then I'd probably say that the art is the best part, because I kind of feel like the art is picking up a little bit every issue. Like, it's getting better and better, and it's actually starting to look really awesome, and it looks like it tells the story better in a way. And yeah, so that is it for this video review, guys. Let me know in the comment section below what you guys absolutely loved about this issue, what you guys think is going to happen. Do you think that his mask is going to come off and stuff like that? Personally, I think that they're not going to reveal his identity. I think that Silk is going to maybe jump in the way or web his face or something, I don't know. But they've done this kind of thing before where they have like a cliffhanger of Peter Parker, like an identity about to be revealed, and then in the next issue it doesn't happen. So don't forget to hit the like button, and I am so sorry that it's 2 days late. I've been really busy, as I said earlier. But yeah, so guys, please hit the like button if you like my video. Please leave a comment. I've already said that a million times. But don't forget to hit the subscribe button for more, and I will see you guys in my next video.